pasture, run 'em in the pen, work 'em on the Sundays, do it all again. Race 'em in the sand, buck 'em in the mud, drip a cowboy's sweat, bleed a cowboy's blood.
Hi, I'm tie-down roper Tyson Durfee, and you are watching the Pepper Stewart Show.
That's what he told you. I didn't tell you that. He told you that, and for some reason or another, you found your way here to the Pepper Stewart Show. Don't know why, but you did. And there's people here. So who's around here? Let's look around. Take a gander around town here, and what do you got? People. Look at them. There's people there.
2. Trace.
3 people. Well, Eric's here.
4.
Tex is here.
1.
He's doing his princess wave.
Doing the friendship way.
He's a princess.
I thought we agreed I was going to do that. Every time.
And who you got in the middle of it? Who you got in the middle of you there, Eric?
This is David Lemieux. He's a middleweight contender for the WBC championship belt, I think.
All right.
Or it's just Josh Hauser from down the street.
Yeah, it's just Josh Hauser.
All right. Well, that works too.
But that's your stage name, though, right?
His stage name is Josh Hauser? Yes.
It's my stupid name. It's a horrible name. But
Yeah, that's supposed to be his stage name, I'm guessing.
No, his stage name is Mario Lemieux.
Mario Kart.
That's close. Very close.
That's what the Mario Kart. I don't know. That's what he said.
Slipped on a banana peel.
Yeah. That happens too. That does happen. That happens. What? Tacos? All right. We got stuff for you guys. If you've been paying attention to the news feeds here lately on the Book of Faces and on the interweb net, you have seen some fighting stuff going on.
What? Fighting stuff?
Fights.
I think I saw something about that.
Something about that's going down. Something. Somebody's fighting somebody.
The fun.
I'm about to fight
Yeah.
Tex because he deleted me from Facebook, apparently.
What?
Did I?
Yeah.
No, you probably blocked him because he didn't want you to see all his filth. That's why I blocked him.
That happens too. That happens.
I don't delete anybody. I just get blocked.
I mean, I might have blocked you, but
Most
think so.
most likely.
you
Most,
deleted me.
that happens a lot of times.
That hurts my feelings.
That happens a lot of times. Somebody,
No.
we got a lot of stories. Before we get to these stories, somebody else got their feelings hurt too. I guess you can see that.
What happened?
Somebody else got their feelings hurt.
What? Huh? Okay.
No.
The feelings in your face got hurt a little bit.
Yeah, well,
think
this is all about being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, what place was that, by the way? Were you at the UFC fights? 'Cause I didn't see you there, but you got a busted nose like you were the one in the UFC. What happened with that?
No comment.
No?
No comment.
Was that before or after the date?
Yeah.
Wait, you went on a date?
Doing.
That was during the date?
Yeah.
So you're into that kind of
I
stuff.
was
They beat you up?
and I had a date with a woman, by the way, just to verify.
We needed to clarify that?
It's pretty bad when you have to clarify.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
And she punched you in the nose? Was that $40 extra?
Well, UFC's
Yeah.
in town this week, so maybe you got the UFC package.
Oh, it was one of those girls. Okay.
Yeah, well, you know.
I don't know. No. I do not know. The opposite of no.
When you try to go home with somebody and
Then their husband doesn't like it?
yeah, the husband always there.
Oh,
Usually happens.
so you went home to somebody's husband.
So you were at the wrong house at the wrong time.
You
At
went,
the wrong
wait a
place
minute.
at the wrong
You
time.
went to somebody's husband's house and she punched you in the face for trying to sneak in on her squirrel? All right.
All right.
That's gross, man.
We'll clear that up. But we do have some more stuff here. We got horse stuff, by the way. We got horse stuff. We're gonna be light on the cattle side. 'Cause we got some fighting stuff to talk about. We got some fighting clips to show you. Some interviews and stuff went down this
Cattle
week.
fighting. You got cattle fighting.
Yeah, you got that too.
No?
No.
No.
Got that too. But
That would be cool, though, right?
it would be.
Turns out bullfighting is not what I thought.
Right. Bullfighting is what happened at his house.
Every night.
Or bear fighting. Or was it bear versus cub? It's like man versus wild, but the trailer park version.
Yeah,
No,
it
I
could.
don't. I don't live in the fatal part.
That could be what it is. That could be what it is. Because he may have been dancing. He may have been dancing around. He dances. He's a fancy dancer out here.
Dancing with cubs or
Yeah.
dancing with wolves?
I do ballroom dancing.
I bet. That's how you got your nose busted.
That happens.
They only
You
one.
go one way, they bounce the other way. Liable to catch one right in the nose.
Is that like those like that thing you swing it back and let it go? The
Yeah.
pendulum?
Thing that sits on the office desk.
No.
Yeah.
Tanya.
Yeah. You put your nose in the Weematanya.
That's what happened.
She's my wife.
I heard that.
Is that what you heard?
That was the last thing you heard?
That's the last thing I remember. The next thing I remember, I was in my car. I don't know how I got there. But I didn't felt like a good idea to go back in the house. Try to figure out you keep driving.
Exactly.
I'll drive away.
There you go. That helps.
Good call.
We got tunes today, or this episode. We got the Doc West Band is going to be featured today. Doc West Band, check them out. They're playing at a dancing facility near you. Check them out. They got some good videos too. They got some good videos as well.
Yeah?
Doc West Band, yeah.
Google it up.
They got some good stuff. So we'll get into that. We got some horse stories. Not like Tex. We got horse you ride stories. Well, both of those you ride too, but
No.
we got a
I
horse
don't do
might have been
that.
attacked. Some horse might have got attacked. We don't know. We're gonna dive into
They
that.
might have hit him right on the bridge of the nose. We'll find out.
We'll find out. We're going to tell you about riding your horse in the rain.
I think there's a lot of country songs that start like that.
They do. We got some PBR stuff for you. PBR going down. It happened. Eldorado Days is going on right now. This year we didn't send anybody up there because we had some other stuff going
The
on.
Pretty Pink Acres is not covering the PBR. She got thrown out.
Yeah, that happens too.
She was too pretty in pink, I heard.
Well,
And they
there's a
got-
dress code.
Hmm.
But PBR is going on in Eldorado Days. We're not going to tell you about that. We're going to tell you what just happened. We got some results and stuff for you. And then we got some cattle news, some cattle theft, some hay theft, some stories, stuff. And then we've got some UFC,
What
which
is
stands
that?
for. What does that stand for?
Ultimate Fighting Chickens.
All right,
That's
No?
the crossover.
Yeah.
that's the crossover.
Yeah, that's the
All right.
crossover.
So we're going to tell you about that too. There's some stuff happened. There's some interviews. We're going to play a couple of interviews for you that happened this week for that. And I guess we might as well throw a tune in your ear hole before
Yeah.
Tex
Breaks the
breaks
desk.
something else over there. He's tearing stuff up.
I spilled stuff, break stuff. I'm just all around messed up.
Yeah,
You're all mixed up.
that happens. That happens to old Tex.
First
we-
is
we-
one way, then is the other.
We may open the phone lines up and give you folks
I heard he goes.
some ring-a-ding-ding time. Maybe,
Call me.
Maybe you guys
Call
can
me.
call.
Maybe we might go on a date.
Yeah, call Tex. He's looking. He don't want to get a date of.
Preferably with a woman though. Just to
Preferably.
Just
but-
preferably.
Yeah.
He'll settle.
Yeah,
It's not a-
Preferably with a
It's
woman.
not a deal breaker, but
he prefers it to be a woman. So
well, there you go.
She lives for Jesus and always down to hear some Jones. That red dust on her blue truck makes her one-ton, two-tone. Loves midnight bareback ride, a little closer to the stars. It's like she stole those directions, the heaven right out of my heart. That girl's a cowboy, you can tell by her boots. She's earned every buck and tougher than the trouble she runs into. That girl's a cowboy, living out a crazy dream. Getting closer now, still learning how to love just like me. Now she cowboy. You can tell by her roots. She's earned every buck, tougher than the trouble she runs into. That girl's a cowboy, living out her crazy dreams. Getting closer now, still learning how to love just like me. Getting closer now, still learning how to love one like me.
What? What happened? I don't know. What'd he tell you? He told you about that. That's Doc West Band right there.
Google him up.
Google. Google is your friend at times.
It's not Texas friend.
No, he Googles stuff. I see
I
it.
Google stuff all the time.
Get arrested doing that.
If they ever looked at your phone,
Yeah.
I delete my history.
It doesn't matter. It's there, it's there forever.
it's there. It's there already.
Jesus also knows.
Yeah.
And Santa Claus is watching too. You're not getting nothing for Christmas.
UFC
Nothing
happened.
but coal in your stocking, which is kind of like a Tuesday for you.
Cole Stocking? Stocking Cole? Cole Stocking?
Yeah.
That's the name of a singer? Cole Stockings?
Cold stocking?
Could be. Cole Stockings.
That sounds like a terrible hair metal band from.
That could be, but we've got
Not hair metal. What is that?
Fiddle.
Yeah, one of those. No, not at all.
The violin.
Yeah. Violins of Violence.
yes. Yeah, you could get that.
I gotta learn how to play violin.
Violins of Violence. That'd be a pretty cool band.
Guess who? Hey, I used that line a couple of times.
Did you?
Lord. I know.
Let's see what. I'll tell you what. While you looking through paperwork, we got a few. I don't know, about a minute here. We'll throw down this and see what Dustin said about riding his bull.
Dustin Poirier?
Yeah. Did he ride a bull? Did he say he rode a bull?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I guess we will see what that's all about.
You ever been to rodeo?
I've been to the Angola Rodeo in Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever thought about riding a bull?
Never.
Never?
Never.
No?
No.
A lot of people compare like the intensity to like riding a bull to maybe stepping into a cage. You ever thought about it like that?
I'm sure it's intense. Your life's definitely on the line.
Right. What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen, man? How's the fight gonna go?
I'm gonna win.
Any prediction?
I'm gonna knock Eddie out in the late second, early third. I'll soften him up in the first, put some finesse on him, and show Dallas how to dance.
Oh yeah, man. Well, we look forward to seeing it. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
All right. He's gonna show Dallas how to dance.
This is Dustin Poirier. He's going to teach us how to dance.
Dallas knows how to
He's
dance.
going to teach us how to Dougie.
But I'm always open for fucking new dance moves.
You want to dance with Dustin Poirier?
I do.
Maybe you should go tell him that.
Tell me you want to do the Dougie.
Did you already tell him that?
Is that what happened to your
Really
nose?
what happened?
You went to the thing and tried to dance with Dustin Poirier? Yeah, that'll get your nose busted.
That happens. Now he was gonna fight a guy. Who did he say he was gonna fight?
He's going to fight Eddie Alvarez,
Is
former champ.
So he's gonna fight Eddie Alvarez, huh?
What does Eddie Alvarez have to say about that? I wonder.
Well, let's find out.
In a minute or two.
How's it going? How you doing today?
Excellent.
Have you ever been interviewed by anybody in a cowboy hat?
I don't think so. I think we might be a first.
Well, this is Texas. You been in Texas a few times?
No, first time. First time for everything.
First time. So you're gonna try some barbecue while you're here? Good Texas barbecue?
I don't think that's on the menu right now. We still got to make weight on Friday, so I'm looking forward to it after the fight. Yeah.
After the fight. So
if you have any recommendations, you let me know.
I'll do that. What about a rodeo? You ever been to a rodeo before?
I don't think so. Is there any nearby? Because I'll do that before.
Everywhere around here. Fort Worth, full of rodeos all weekend.
I'm in for that any time from now until Friday for sure.
What about getting on a bull? Would you want to ride a bull?
Hell no. I don't want to go near a bull.
Nowhere near a bull?
No. I'd much rather fight inside a cage than go near a bull.
Well, being in a cage, what can you tell me about the guy you're matched up against? How good? You think you match up pretty well?
I do. I like the matchup. I think he's a forward fighter. He fights with a lot of aggressiveness and comes forward and throws a lot of volume. And I think it's going to make out. I think the winner in this match seems to be going to be the fan. So I'm excited.
So this match here is going to be one that comes down to the wire.
No, I don't think so. My thought is that there's enough. I throw enough things to make myself vulnerable, and I think he does as well. That this fight has the potential to end early.
Early fight. Well, that works, man. I appreciate you visiting with us, and we'll see you Saturday night.
Thank you, brother.
All right. So one's going to whoop the other. Is what I get.
That's
So
what he said.
They're both going to win, but the fans are going to be the champions.
fans are the real winners.
The fans are going to be the champions. What he said.
What he was saying is they both they throw enough to where each of them will be vulnerable to the other one being able to connect.
All right, here's what I'm able to connect on. If I don't know if you picked this up, but if you've ever been to the rodeo, you know you've been to a rodeo.
Oh, yeah, he said he don't know.
He's like, I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm not
Well,
sure.
no. Well, if you've been there, you know. But then again, where's he from? New Jersey?
He's also been punched in the head a whole
He's from
lot, so he literally may not know.
Well, that could be true.
Yeah.
Kind of like Tex.
Yeah. No, he knows. He's just not going to tell us.
No.
I don't remember.
Do they have a lot of
played
radios
the
in
fifth.
Philadelphia? That's where it's from.
In Philly?
Philadelphia, where the players play? Or is that somewhere else?
No, that's Atlanta.
Oh,
The players
Atlanta?
play in Atlanta,
Yeah,
sir.
the players play everywhere.
Philly is where you're born and raised.
Well,
That's right.
West
On the
Philadelphia.
playground is where you spend most of your days.
Just lonely here.
Chill out, max, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of the school. No, nobody.
Excuse me.
No idea what you're talking about.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's that guy that took a $6,000 cab ride to Hollywood. And became the most famous guy on earth.
That's a lot of cash for a cab ride.
That's what I said, and he didn't even pay him. He just got out and was like, "Yo, home, smell you later," and then just walked into his uncle's house. And that guy was like, "All right, man."
Yeah,
Some
wait a minute.
Philadelphia cab driver drove all the way to Hollywood and didn't get paid.
Yeah, somebody's paying that tab.
Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil had to pay for that.
Yes.
No Uber back then.
No,
Yeah.
no Uber. They didn't come.
They should do that.
They
Fresh
take it out of the
Prince,
car.
Fresh Prince Part 2. It's just like a short Uber ride. It's like, all right, man, later. All right, cool. No tip, no nothing.
Just a tip. That's all you need.
Yeah, I don't know. Technically, come.
Why are you getting so excited when he said that? As soon as he said that, it was like your eyes all perked up, got all excited, started yelling things in the microphone. Oh man,
Chill.
it's terrible. It's terrible what they did to you.
That is terrible. Let's throw out some news stuff in there. I guess we'll dive back into some UFC stuff. I guess when you get some ideals, or you got some ideals. You got some UFC ideals, or do you want to go to something else?
I don't know what we got. We got a whole media packet full of ideas, but
Well, I think if the one guy can punch the other guy and not get punched as much, he probably is going to win.
That happens.
yeah,
That's my professional outlook on it.
yeah. If you can strike the fighter more than he strikes you, and he falls down, you most of the time will win.
If he just listens when everybody's like, punch him.
Yeah,
he'll do
when all the
well.
crowd is screaming, "Hit the other guy in the face!" Like, I don't understand why they don't just take the crowd's advice.
Just win already. I mean,
Jeff, that Jeff did of this match did fight beat the other guy down.
Yeah,
That Jeff.
yeah.
Are you making sure I know the rule?
I mean,
Yeah.
depending on if you. I mean, you apparently like to get beat, so it depends on your outlook.
Yeah,
Whether somebody else does it or does it himself.
you may have a preference in getting choked or getting punched. I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes I beat my key off. So.
Yeah, we know. We've seen the video.
There's no
Have we?
video.
I have not seen that. I will not see that.
So what news?
Is that my phone?
All right, I'm gonna throw out some actual rodeo news for you.
All
We
right.
got some PRCA. Somebody asked about the PRCA standings, and right now the current unofficial standings they're currently unofficial.
They're unofficial, but we're going to tell you anyway.
Your all around, your guy leading all around right now is Tough Cooper. He's leading the all around. If you want to know where Trevor's at, Trevor's number 8. Trevor Brazil
Whoa.
is ranked 8 in the all around, and Tough is number 1 right now. Now, if you want to go down the list of who's leading each event, course, you got Tough Cooper in the all-around. Your bareback riding, you got R.C. Landingham. Your steer wrestling, you got Ty Erickson. Team roping, you got Eric Rogers and Corey Pesca. Your saddle bronc is Jacobs Crawley. Your tie-down roping, Marty Yates. Your bull riding is Garrett Smith. You've seen him on here a few times. And your steer roper, which most people don't know even what that is because they don't televise, is Scott Sneedscorer.
I've not seen that.
What's that?
Steer roping.
Yeah, a lot of.
I've seen steer dogging.
Yeah, a
I've
lot of
seen
places.
calf
A
roping.
lot of places don't like that.
What's
event.
what kind of event? I've never seen it. I've been to 100 rodeos.
Steer tripping,
Minimum.
also called tripping.
Tripping?
Yeah.
Like what he was doing when he got punched in his face?
Yes, that was it.
Right.
Also called tripping. Yeah, Google that.
Steer dogging.
Steer roping or steer tripping. Google that and you'll see what happens.
I add it to my Google list.
You're gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll clean it up. Clean up
Yeah,
your Google.
That's a step up for you.
Clean up your Google list. What was I gonna tell you about the lightning? You got lightning over there. I got lightning over here.
Lightning. The
lightning
round. The lightning round.
White lady.
What? Racist.
All right,
It's moonshine.
yeah, here we go.
I have not seen white lightning.
Colorado. You ever been to Colorado?
This guy just moved from there like a week ago.
You ever been to
It was all good just a
Sedilla?
week ago.
Is there a place called Sedilla
Sedilla.
or Sedilla?
Sedia?
There is one.
Sudaya?
I've not been there.
Well, there's a 37-year-old woman there. That's
Okay.
right up Texas age range for trolling. She was riding a horse and was struck and killed by lightning.
Whoa. Was the horse named Lightning?
No.
Oh.
Did it die?
The
We'll
horse?
find out.
We're worried about the horse?
Did you just refer to her as it?
Okay. Well,
Did it die?
there's a lady here that may or may not have lost her life, so let's all relax and listen to the story.
Now, this is more into your alley. A 15-year-old girl riding another horse was also seriously injured in the strike, and a third rider was uninjured. The three women were riding on an equestrian trail near Rainbow Creek.
Fee.
Yeah, Rainbow Creek.
Right up your alley, right next to you.
A 37-year-old unidentified female, her mother, and a 15-year-old family friend were all experienced horse riders.
Also right up your alley.
The 35-year-old was killed immediately when lightning hit her. Well, the 15-year-old was found conscious and breathing.
Oh, took you
and took to
a
the
lot.
hospital.
15-year-old. Okay.
The horse the 37-year-old was riding was killed.
So yes, it did. It did die.
Did kill the horse. The storm was about 10 minutes ahead of them, and the storm they could see behind them. They were trying to
Weather the storm.
they were trying to get back to the house before the big part of the storm got there, but you can't
Well-
outrun the lightning.
Is there a mailing address for the survivor?
What? You gonna mail a package or you gonna travel?
Well, I mean, want to offer my condolences.
She's 15.
I mean, okay.
Well, no
Illegal?
thanks.
It's not legal. It's so far from legal in every state.
Well, it's Colorado. Is weed
No.
legal in Colorado?
Yeah,
I'd
weed
rather
is.
not.
That's a stretch. Though. That's a stretch. I don't like where this conversation is headed. We should just move on to the next.
Why don't you read me a story about some stolen stuff? Who's got stolen cow stuff? There's a
I
hay
think we've
scam
all
going
have
down.
stolen
There's
cattle
some stolen
stuff.
cow stuff going on. What do you got over there? All right, what do you got?
Always.
What?
Local authorities are seeking information regarding multiple deaths in Haskell, King, and Knox in Baylor County.
Kobe.
Operation Cow Thief is offering a cash reward up to $1,000 for information leading to the arrest of a person or persons responsible for the crime. An unidentified suspect, that's kind of like what you talked about, an unidentified,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
that had committed multiple property crimes in an area, primarily between Benjamin and...
What?
Yeah. Benjamin? Benjamin and Gulf, Texas?
What are you reading about now?
Yeah. You understand the words coming out of my mouth?
No.
All right. What happened with Benjamin?
Why are you always asking me that?
One man you never Kennedy missing 100-headed cow and calf.
Which you can hear but never see.
and a neighboring ranch is missing 40.
Enablers.
Other include a theft of an ATV, a welder,
He missing a TV.
ATV.
Yeah, ATA stole his horses and his TV.
Just one TV.
I think they mean all-terrain vehicle.
Little Wayne stole his TV?
All-terrain
Lord.
vehicle. All-terrain vehicle.
Oh, okay.
And for other vehicles as well.
I heard you.
All right.
You have any information on the
Long loose.
unidentified suspect who stole your
Aliens.
cow?
Aliens came down and took their TV. Good Lord.
That's
That's
why,
what happens when you get on the marijuana out there in Colorado.
That's why we need to build a wall.
From Colorado?
You need to build a wall to keep the aliens out of Colorado.
You can get your cow.
You get your TV stolen.
Okay,
By
everybody would build a wall. We won't have no cow stolen.
All right.
Yeah, just build a wall.
Be a giant-
Build a wall on the border. Every border build a wall.
Everybody.
That is ridiculous.
Or, all
And
right.
make your co-pay for it.
No, what? What?
I don't understand what that means.
Why don't you just build a fence on your pasture?
Yeah.
But
Why
we
don't you
wanna
just
have-
not believe in aliens and they won't take your stuff.
I mean, the fence is like a really bad wall.
Yeah.
I want to build a big wall.
I take offense to that, like I stole the gate.
I want
Now,
to build a
don't
brick
say
wall. I don't
that.
want to build a fence. I want to build a brick wall.
A what wall?
Brick
Oh,
wall.
okay. The B's and the D's.
And
are
I'm gonna make my
mixed
neighbor pay for it.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope he gets his TV back.
up. Yeah.
What else you got? You got two more stories over here.
That's what I just read.
Very proud of that. Very proud of you. It's very nice.
E-bonnet. E-bonnet helping me out, right?
What?
No, not E-bonnet.
Ebonics.
Hooked on Ebonics work for you.
Is that hooked on Ebonics?
Bonnet.
Ebonics. That's what happened when Little Wayne steals your TV and you start to investigate me.
Juan Occupado.
What do you got? What do you
All
got over
right,
there?
we got some more thievery.
What do you got?
Apparently, in Falls County. This is a gentleman by the name. I guess he's not a gentleman. He's probably a prick. But his name is Reed A. Gathings. He's 35 years old.
He's also a prick.
Yeah, he's a 35-year-old prick convicted of theft of livestock, a third-degree felony in connection.
So, are you Chinese or Japanese?
He's
I like all.
Lebanese. Is in connection to 2016 cattle theft case in Falls County. On February 2016, this crazy guy was, they notified that 17 head of cattle were stolen from a Falls County pasture. But fortunately, these cattle were branded, and the victim also provided information on a possible suspect. Following up the lead, they identified this Gathings or Gathings character as having sold 17 head of cattle at the Waco Livestock Commission Company in Waco, Texas for more than 14,000 doll hairs. Gathings subsequently posted bond awaiting trial. In conjunction with his arrest, this guy recovered 5 head of stolen cattle and seized 2 pistols, a laptop, $5,000 in cash that were obtained from the sale of the stolen cattle. So he sold these cows and bought some guns and a computer. He was convicted by the 82nd District Court in Falls County, Texas on May 4th, 2017, just the other day. With the state district judge, Robert Stem, presiding over the trial. He will be sentenced May 9th, which is a couple days ago.
All right.
The end.
The end.
So don't steal cows in Waco or you'll go to prison. And they'll
That's
take your
quite
guns
a story, Enrique.
and your computers.
Yeah, don't go to prison.
And don't go to Colorado because Lil Wayne will steal your TV.
Being
He's
in
hopped
pri-
up on the marijuanas. That's what I learned today. The more you know.
It does not feel good to go to prison.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Does it
Put some
preferably not
macaroni
feel
and
good?
cheese on it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Is it preferable
And-
or
and
is it
not a happy-
actual?
It's not a happy
Ending?
scenario.
I bet it is.
I'd rather die with a burger in my colon than live and eat faux foo.
What? All right. How about this? How about we do some PBR bull riding action right here?
Let's do it.
Got some PBR going down. It just happened recently here. Uvalde, Texas. Third place went to a Brazilian rookie, Claudio Montana, looks like. But not like Joe Montana, like another Montana.
Nope. Or Helena, Montana, which is capital. No.
He rode a bull, Have You Heard?
Have you
Tony
heard what?
Montana.
Have You
That's
Heard?
a Lil Wayne song.
He snatched up 30 points towards the world standings. The number 10 ranked bull rider in the world, Joao Ricardo Vieira, he placed fourth in the weekend on Back in Black. And then he bucked off Hurricane Kitty. So I don't know.
Whoa.
You can't get bucked off a Hurricane Kitty.
But you can call it Slurricane, Kitty,
All right.
if you like.
Derek Kobaba, he's number 4 in the world. He placed fifth in the deal. And then Skeeter Kingsolver rounded out the top 6. So if you want to know what happened in Uvalde at the Real-Time Velocity Tour Pro, here's how it went down. You had, we'll go backwards again, Skeeter Kingsolver, Derek Kobaba, Joao Ricardo Vieira, Claudio Montana, Fabio Vieira, and Diener Barbosa won that deal, in case you're wondering. A lot of Brazilians
A lot
in
of
there.
yeah, I was gonna say
A
that.
lot of Brazilian in
A lot
there.
of Brazilians there, like a lot of Brazilians at the UFC that we were
Yes.
covering. If anyone noticed,
Did you
were
notice?
mostly Brazilian and mostly from American Top Team. Like 9 of the people we talked to, and I think we only talked to 9 people,
That did happen.
Then that might be
Other
an
than-
incorrect step.
Stipe and Poirier and Alvarez. and
So what do you
Courtney
got?
and
Why,
all the
why
other
don't
people
you
I talked to.
why don't you break down some paperwork you got there? Tell me about this fight deal and what's going down over there. What you got some papers? You got some matchups or what's going on with that?
Well, I'll let our resident fight expert start. I guess we can break down the main card, which starts right there. There you go.
Talking about stuff. That happens.
Talking about stuff.
We've got Frankie Edgar versus Yair Rodriguez, who I don't know if you saw on the interweb net. I read that what we missed out by not talking to Yair Rodriguez, he said he is a white belt
Oh,
in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and that belts don't matter in MMA. What are your thoughts on that?
So is he actually a white belt? Or
He's a
just
white-
never.
No,
Belt
yeah,
it
he's
up.
a white belt in Jiu-Jitsu and says it doesn't matter. He said there should be no ranking system for toughness.
what?
No, actually, that was Dale Dobeck that said that. Dale the Dragon
And
Dobeck.
this UFC you're talking about, where's this thing going down at?
American
Dallas.
Airlines. Oh, again?
Where?
Dallas, Texas. USA.
What?
USA. No,
Alright.
Yair.
What do you got?
Yair Rodriguez is an essay. But he says that white belts don't matter. Black belts matter. That's what he said. No, he did not say that. He's saying that doesn't matter. Rolling around on the ground in jiu-jitsu to get belts doesn't matter because in MMA you just go with what you do and what you know. And he thinks he's going to beat Frankie Edgar based on that.
So more than likely he's gonna get choked out.
He's going to get pieced up.
He's gonna get choked out.
He's going to get pieced up. But we don't know because we didn't get a chance to talk to Frankie because they made him run away when we got to him.
I think he heard about you.
No, yeah, we'll leave that part out. Shout out to Josh Koscheck. Anyways, what's your prediction on that? You got Frankie Edgar, Yair Rodriguez. I believe that this is a pick'em fight. I didn't look at the odds. Maybe I should have before I said that.
I mean, I think Freddie's. He's just too good. He has too much experience. He's gonna drag it out to a decision, and I don't think the hands that Yair has are gonna have any real.
I think
effect.
it's a big step to go from a fight night main event, which was the first time he's been in the real big time, against a super old BJ Penn, which love BJ Penn. He's BJ Penn,
Right.
one of the greatest of all time, but you know he's 100 years old in fight years.
And hadn't trained in
Yeah,
4
and
years.
he was in Albuquerque training at Jackson Wing, but how much is BJ Penn really putting into it?
Right.
But
How
anyway,
much did he ever?
I mean,
It's
yeah, he
kind of
could
his
have been
whole
the
thing.
greatest of all time. Anyway, my point is, Yair Rodriguez, this is his first real test, and that's kind of a big step to go from super old BJ Penn to Frankie Edgar. But we'll never know because I didn't get to talk to Frankie. So, all right. So your official pick, Frankie Edgar.
Frankie Edgar by decision.
Frankie Edgar by decision. Oh, it's 3 rounds, so I can see that.
Any thoughts over there?
Yeah. Hey, you got any thoughts on that? Look at the picture and pick one. Ready? Go.
I like that guy.
I bet you do, Panama.
He also likes Frankie Edgar.
Yeah. He's got a
Yeah.
sweet
Let,
face.
let the evidence show
Yeah.
that he picked.
I'm
Frankie
going
Edgar.
for him.
What else we got? Damian Maya and Jorge Masvidal.
We wanted to talk to Damian Maya.
I'm going for
about-
Jorge.
You're going for Jorge.
I don't know about him. I'm going for Jorge.
He
Well,
liked
he
to
was
say his name.
he was dressed in all black. Said he was preparing for Damian Maya's funeral.
Yep. And then
He did a-
very abruptly
He did a
cut his throat,
throat slash gesture and walked away.
which I thought was funny because that's probably what Damian Maya's going to do.
It's gonna
to
choke him
It's
out,
going to
yeah.
choke him out. right
It's
there
very-
on the, right here.
It's very
He showed
appropriate
it
that he
right
did
here.
a neck slash gesture the 3 days before he gets choked out. He did have possibly the best jewelry. So if there's an award for jewelry wearing at Media Day, Jorge Masvidal definitely takes the award for that. I don't think you get a bonus, but it looks like that's where he spent his last bonus.
This is his last check in general.
Yeah, because we were going to
Shout
talk to
out
him,
Paul Wall.
but I was blinded by his Paul Wall necklace. Anyway,
What are you thinking?
Maya Masvidal. What I'm thinking is if it's the Jorge Masvidal that showed up against Cowboy Cerrone, there's not a lot of people that can beat him. But if it's the Jorge Masvidal that takes it half serious, like he has his entire career, Damian Maya throat slash gesture. That's what I would go with. But I will say this: if Masvidal pulls this off and goes in there and pieces up Damian Maya, if Damian Maya tries to stand for whatever reason, he feels confident doing that, which he has lately. He'll stand up a little bit. For whatever reason, if he does that and Masvidal beats him, I think he also beats Tyron Woodley.
That's true. I agree with that.
If
I
he,
think,
I think if Masvidal wins this, he wins the belt. I
Right.
think if Maya wins this, he wins the belt. I think the winner, it doesn't matter. Whoever wins this fight will beat Tyron Woodley if he doesn't take a fight before that.
well, really, everybody that has beaten Damian Maya, just going off the top of my head, has been great. you
It's
know?
been a great fight, and also he was going through this phase where he fell in love with learning stand up and was trying to stand up with people, and then once he got off of that kick, he came back and he submitted Neil Magny, which was insane. He submitted Gunnar Nelson, who's a black belt. Then he choked out Matt Brown, and then he just anacondaed Carlos Condit and hung out on his back for however many rounds that went.
Just one, which I was happy about because Carlos Condit is terrible. to
Yeah,
watch.
I don't know. He's
Great
been on
fighter.
it.
Just
He's
like Dominic Cruz hopping around. Like,
No, Carlos Condit's got one foot out the door. He's ready to retire and move on. So I don't know if he was truly into that fight. And also, it's Damian Maya. So if he
Right.
gets on your back, that's the end of the story. So
so what do you think, Tex?
here,
I like
take
that.
a picture
Oh,
of these two
you
guys.
like Jorge because you like his name.
I like Jorge.
Yeah,
I'm going for Jorge.
Jorge. Is it because of the beard? You like that tickle?
Just because of his
No.
name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like his name too.
George.
I like George. I like.
Because he's curious. Is that why you like George?
I like curiosity.
We know.
Oh, can I give a shout out right now?
Is it
I'm
going to
gonna
be
give
to
a
a guy
shout
named
out.
George?
No. Oh, hey. Kim Molina, if you're watching, I'll give a shout out right now. Okay. All right, go ahead.
I don't know. My mic got cut off.
Is Kimberly in Houston?
Kim Molina.
Kimberlina? Are
Yeah.
you mixing these two together?
No.
Melina is one person. Kimberly is one person. What
Kim Molina, her name.
Kimberlina? What does Melina think about Kimberlina?
Oh, I don't know Molina. I don't know.
You don't know Melina? Because she knows you.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Probably the reason you got punched in the face for that drug story you're talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well,
I'm just gonna plead the fifth on that one. Act like y'all don't even know.
You
okay.
can act all you want.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah.
We know.
We're only bringing this up because we know that those drug guys shoved the road flare up your bunghole.
I had to hide it for somebody else.
The road flare? All right. Well, there went our official UFC talk. Wrap that up and throw it in the garbage. Press pass revoked.
It was a good run. It was a good run.
Yeah, it was nice. We held on to that for 2 days. It was good. It was a good job. Anyway, co-main event, women's strawweight division. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, or Joanna Champion, if you can't say that, against Jessica Andrade, who we didn't get to speak to any of them. Joanna was the media darling here. I don't know if anyone else noticed. Her line was the longest out of everyone at Media Day, and today at the open workouts, if you saw that, the entire Moeller Jiu-Jitsu, or I guess it's Moeller MMA now, was packed with hundreds upon hundreds of people to watch her work out.
It was 17,000 was the official count.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of people. It was half of Poland was there to watch it.
Sounds fine.
Did anybody videotape this?
Of course they. What are you talking about?
No, all of those people. Nobody videoed it.
Yeah, there was all those people.
Zero evidence.
And it's
that it
not
happened.
been shown everywhere in the United States of
It wasn't
America.
broadcast on.
What? How can I get a hold of this video? And
You
if
can
vi-
go.
I think Google's your friend
Yeah,
again.
you like using the. You like using Google.
Well,
He
Google
does.
will be like rated G though. Video.
Well, it's gonna be rated.
Yeah, it's gangster as F.
Yeah.
Um,
That happened. How about this? How about what? Let's throw a tune out right quick, and then we'll come back
and finish with the co-main.
Yeah, we'll
main
come back
event
and wrap
then
this
do the
up.
rest of our rojo.
yes, that's what we're gonna do. Let's throw a tune out, and we'll come back and do an idea.
Ba-dum, boom.
He's a ton of muscle branded for blood, hooves, and bones. By the way, his eyes locked on me, well, he don't like me none. He's never given up 8 seconds, don't like cowboys on his back. When the hand pulls that gate,
That's a whole lot. A whole lot of bull right there. Doc West Band, check them out. Look them up on the interwebnet and find them. Because they got stuff for you. They got stuff. So anyway, we got one more story for you guys before we get on down the highways and byways. What do you got? There's an old scam circling around again, apparently.
Scam that circles? You want to circle and scam?
Yeah, I got it. So this is I've actually had somebody try to pull the scam on me while selling my truck about 10 years ago. And they send you a check for in excess of the amount that you're asking, and they say it's to cover delivery, or would they make some excuse, but they have it down to the penny of what the bank will give you in advance on that check. They have somebody show up to get that money. They also take whatever you're selling, and then you're left with it. So the Texas Department of Agriculture has put out a warning to all Texans about a scam being run. Consistent with just that, says the supposed hay buyer will send the seller a check in excess of the amount of the hay is being sold for, and then ask the seller to wire extra money somewhere else. The scammers explain the overpayment by saying they need to cover taxes or shipping costs, like I said. And whenever the check bounces, the scammer already has the money wired to them. The seller's left to pay that, and sometimes they're also left without their product.
Yep.
So yeah, try to sell to people that you know or that you can vet and do for cash.
Yes. So pay attention. Yeah, you got to pay attention when you're buying stuff. You got to pay attention when you buy stuff. Because I hear that all the time. People on the internet, complain about that. Well, somebody did this and that.
Well, luckily that never happens to us because we have the resident Craigslist expert.
Yes.
Right there.
Find him in the personal section.
He knows all about it.
He's there. Yeah. And what else you're going to find? You're going to find us at UFC 211, Dallas, Texas. We were there not too long ago for the ERA, Elite Rodeo Athletes World Championship, and going back for the UFC. So you got some rodeo action, some fighting action, and some stuff going down. So anyhow, stay tuned to the social media sites and whatnot for stuff going on with that, and watch it on pay-per-view. Why not? Go watch it. UFC 211.
It only costs you $60.
This is the best card of the year so far, though.
Yeah.
A lot of fighting.
Super card.
A lot of fighting. A lot of stuff going on. So
and it's the official kickoff for summer.
For summertime. So with that, for those two guys sitting over there, if you want to find those guys on the internet, go to Mike's of the Round Table on Facebook. That's where you find those guys. The other guy over there, find him.
Farmeronly.com.
Text Travis
903.
Text Travis 903 on Farmers Only. He's still accepting applications for dates.
Male or female, preferably female.
Yeah,
just preferably.
He's not picky.
Did you close out your blackpeoplemeet.com account?
I did.